Dude, I think I have a theory to know which Marvel shows are important to watch and which people can skip and directly watch the movies.
Okay.
And I want to know if my theory works or not. So hear it out. Hello guys, welcome to New Society. I'm Nuna Prince, joined by
Varun.
And I have this theory to know which Marvel shows are important and which are not. The Disney Plus Marvel shows, which we have been getting. Until now, we got WandaVision, we got Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we got Loki, and we got now What If series. Now, my theory is based on, in India, we are getting the dubbed shows or not. So for WandaVision and What If, we are not getting the show in dubbed languages, which is Hindi, Tamil, Telugu.
Yeah.
Whereas for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as well as Loki, it was announced beforehand that the shows will be coming with dubbed languages, and it didn't happen with WandaVision and What If. So my theory is that these shows are not really that important, and they don't want to spend time and money on getting those dubbed for the audience because it doesn't matter if they watch it or not. So they're like, okay, let it be. If they want to, they can watch the English version or don't. Whereas for Falcon the Winter Soldier as well as Loki, they are very important shows in MCU. You need to know them. So they want their audience in India who watches the dubbed movies on theaters till now to watch them so they know what's going on in the universe. Now that is my theory. Let me know what do you think. Because even in the context of the shows, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think What If definitely makes sense, but I think that's it's probably bad on their part, on Disney and Hotstar's part, that they have not done a dub for WandaVision, because the show definitely, when we both have seen it, it definitely feels important, but the fact that they have not released dubbed version, it does raise questions like that. So I see your theory. I think there could be some credibility.
See, now being devil's advocate, I want to take Marvel's side. Maybe it's because it's difficult to first of all dub WandaVision at least the first 3-4 episodes, because sitcom thing doesn't really work in Indian context. So I don't know how would you dub it. And it may, or is it even worth to dub it, and now it's already too late, right? Now dubbing these shows doesn't make any sense, and What If there have been no announcement till now. We have already so many episodes in, so it really I'm curious to find out, because it takes a lot of efforts. First of all, you need to spend a lot of money, and it's not the money that Disney cannot afford. They can really afford it, but it has to, you have to think, right? If they feel it's not really important to reach every audience who watches MCU films, they released Black Widow in 5 languages. That's the most till now. All the other Marvel films have released in 3 or 4 languages. That's it. So it's very interesting to know that, because they have the money, they can do it. Maybe because of COVID they didn't get time on all of that, and they focused on these 2 shows more than the other 2. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe in What If you need a lot of characters.
WandaVision especially was it was very rushed from what the showrunner
from the production side.
Just 2 weeks before the final episode came out, they were done with the VFX and all that. So it was, I feel it was definitely very rushed. So maybe that could be a factor, but still if they wanted, they should have, maybe a month later they could have just announced on social media that they are putting up the dub version.
And just change some scenes in the finale, just in the post-credit scenes, to make it look better. And they ruined that also, and people thought, there's Doctor Strange Astro Projection floating there. And I remember watching a video, and they said literally there was a scene before that in the hut, they masked something out, and they forget to turn off the mask, and it is visible in that scene also, and it's not Astro Projection, it's just a mask which is not being hidden in the layers. So the theories are
that much of
nowhere.
Rushed visual effects and everything happened. So maybe I could say that because of that dub, but that's not a proper reason. They are a big studio. They should ideally these are things that should be planned prior. So
but that's the reason, right? That means the shows are not really that important to be watched by the general public who enjoys your movies. And I think Kevin Feige has made it clear that if the shows are not really that important for everyone to watch, I think not that. I think he said if you don't watch a show, it doesn't mean you'll be lost when you're watching the film. And I think with Doctor Strange and with Spider-Man No Way Home, we'll getting into the multiverse thing. So if people have not seen Loki, doesn't really matter to them. Also the thing is that Falcon the Winter Soldier is a big show.
Captain America 4 is Sam Wilson will be the Captain America in that.
Yeah.
So, and that will be like a big film. So, if you have not seen the show, you'll be like, oh, okay, he gave the shield, but then why did he suddenly like? How did he get the costume? How is he like this or whatever? So I
And
think
also the genre, right, of Falcon and Winter Soldier is more fun and something which is sellable, so it's worth
yeah,
dubbing them. And even Loki is like such a big budget show. It's like a movie, MCU movie, so they are dubbing it. But WandaVision is like a very different kind of a show, not very mainstream. And even What If is like the animated show who will watch. So there's like conflicting things maybe because of this. But again, as I said, right, it's Disney, it's Marvel. They have a lot of money. They don't, for them at least, they have enough money to hire people in India to do it.
yes,
It's not like Indian studio, you need more money and they cannot do it.
yeah,
It's not like Disney has to earn money and then do it. It's from Disney from the US only. So that was my theory. Let's see how it maybe just after this video, when we post it, it's announced that the Hindi dub or the dub in another language is available. Who knows? But until now,
yeah.
this is my theory. And guys, let us know in the comments, do you think it's right? Do you think I'm getting somewhere? Does this theory make sense? Let us know all of that in the comments below. And again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Keep eating out.